Yesterday we did legs because you want to hit your legs earlier out since they take the longest to recover. And now we're doing my problem areas, which are yesterday my legs and now my back, shoulders. So making sure I'm ready, loose, no pain, no stiff muscles, stiff back. Bring all the detail out. So she does, hands-on and Graston and everything else. So I've been using her for years and years and years.
Go ahead and come on back across.
You have to hold it here.
No, it's okay. I got it. Go ahead and let it drop. Try and let the elbow drop.
Like.
There you go.
Like that?
Yeah, it's alright, I got it. Traps are your favorite.
I hate it.
I know. So sometimes what I'll do is just kind of mobilize through the ribs to help loosen everything through the spine. Obviously without an electric table, it's harder for me to do some of the other like spinal mobilizations that I could do. So it's a little bit easier. I just go for the ribs and then turn. I usually get more mobility through here too. But mostly what we do through the shoulder is just try to really open everything up, let his lats drop out. Obviously create a bigger look on stage, open. And a lot of times with anybody, not necessarily with him, because he's pretty good about getting body work, but a lot of times this whole thing is bound up.
Yeah.
So it makes it really hard, like when the guys are trying to pose, to really get their lats to come out and down, because it's just so bound up through, especially here and then underneath the scapula. So it always wants to kind of sit more up here. But if you let it, really loosen and go down, open it up, you can get some pretty good wings.
I need that shit.
You've got wings.
This year, anyway.
I got baby chicken.
Did you say your baby chicken?
Yeah.
So he's a little cutlet.
Yeah. It's probably a little cut. Name.
Cutlet, oh god. But yeah, so otherwise with him, we just try to make sure, low back stays loose. Yeah. I'm sure, as he's mentioned a bunch of times on different things, he's got a lot of chronic low back stuff.
Now you wouldn't get work done any closer to the show, right? This is the closest you could do it?
It really depends on what I'm working on and who it is. There's a lot of manual stuff that I can still do closer to the show. I've actually worked on people in between prejudging and finals. So it really just depends on what it is. Obviously, legs and glutes we try to get done as early as possible.
To reduce any inflammation.
Yeah, but there are some things that we can still do closer to the show, and then, you know, try to flush out anything, you know, that may or may not get in there. But yeah, typically we try to do the bulk of anything in the early part of the week. But yeah, it's also athlete dependent. I'll have some people who they just bruise really easily. So I know for sure that anything I do on them, even like a week and a half out, would be nothing but manual work. And some people don't bruise at all. So I know I can work with them a lot closer to the show with tools. But usually after the first time working with someone, I can tell, you know, and it lets me know what I can and can't do with them. One thing I try to do when I'm hitting lats is make sure to get the whole lat line. A lot of people think of lats just being here, but really the lat attaches all the way down in the pelvis. So really trying to get the whole lat line to open up, not just focus right here.
Guy, what would that be? The sirloin right there?
Huh?
What would that be? The sirloin part?
Yeah. All back strap.
The sirloin
back
of your
strap.
chicken.
Well, no, we did a video of him explaining what each cut of meat is when he was butchering. So I was wondering what that slice would be.
Gotcha.
It's called the old back strap.
All right.
But yeah, I gotta say, he does have pretty good mobility through his. A lot of people don't. So it's kind of, it's good to see. I'm gonna take this one for your head.
Yeah.
There you go. Kinda
It's called male pampering.
mampering.
Mm-hmm. Pampering.
Mampering? I don't know, what would you call that?
Just put, is that mayo on you?
Mm-hmm.
Is that mayo?
Yeah, next just comes the onion, lettuce, tomato.
Yeah. Gonna stir fry them
A
up.
little ketchup.
Can you not do that?
But
Look at the nipple
I was
on the
itching my
toes.
chest.
Jesus. Come on.
Thank your fucking weird skills for catching it. Can't even scratch my own nippy. Second base never felt so bad. What is that?
Chris.
So especially for him, because he has a history of the bicep issues, we really try to go through the pec and down through the bicep to help open him up. For a lot of the guys, it's hard for me to really get in and underneath here. But if I get up high enough, I can really kind of help to bring a lot of that pec down and out of the shoulder here. So not only does it help him on stage, but kind of helps with a lot of that pulling pec pain. Because a lot of the guys get really tight through their pecs. And it'll pull the shoulders forward.
Oh.
From this lighting here, it looks like you have abs.
All photoshopped.
Yeah.
I just chiseled them out.
Let Graston talk and do magic.
Yep. I've had people ask me, like, with sincereness, can I carve out abs? You know, I cannot.
Just like I can't carve out stupidity. You're stuck with it.
And light cupping will not take away your fat. I get that one too.
I thought it sucks it out.
Exactly. No. I will say it, like, it'll break up the small, like, fascia in between, you know, some of the cells, so it will make it appear like less, I don't know, lumpy, if you want to say it that way. But obviously, like, we are not sucking out fat. If so, that would be the cheapest liposuction known to man. And everybody would do it. And push. Alright, last one, push up. Light, you don't have to go full. And relax. Let me just double check your rib.
My what?
Your upper ribs.
My back or my front?
Nope, you're fine where you are. Actually feel pretty good. It's a little tight. So what I'm checking are his first ribs. If you don't think about it, this is obviously like where the spine up by your neck ends. Your first rib starts below it, so it comes out right underneath, like right underneath your clavicle. And sometimes if the neck and shoulder area gets super tight, it'll basically pull that up. And it can cause a lot of pain and impingement issues, but with posing, it can keep you from being able to drop everything out and down. So I always double check it. It's a quick and easy one. So, here. But yeah, it's pretty typical that I'll find it a little bit up. But a quick and easy fix. Alright. You are set. Too enthusiastic. Thumbs up.
Fucking beat. Too early. Got my ass kicked. Cat in my room.